Okay, hi, this is Michael Ellis. Just wanted to share something quick that I expected kind of randomly, and I'll just say I had a thought randomly that hey, maybe this is a thing, and I went and tested it, and yes, it is actually a thing. Not as far as I expected it to be, but it does follow the properties of what it is. It does follow its own properties in a way that I suspected it to be. So it's science. It's from a hypothesis. Test it and compare the results. So, anyways, so this is basically what I was thinking is, the Cloudbuster has pipes, that run up. I was thinking, what if it was kind of like a Jacob's ladder, where you have like a lower voltage, and as it gets higher and higher and higher, the voltage increases because the antenna are further and further apart. So, the spark gap is further and further apart, so it takes more higher voltage to actually bridge the gap. So like, what if that applied to the Cloudbuster, where as you go further and further up the pipe, as like a ionic transmitter thingy, whatever it is, that it has like an increase in voltage, and you could actually measure a potential across the bottom of the pipe and the top of the pipe, and that there'd be a voltage difference. So I actually went and tested it with an oscilloscope, not with an oscilloscope, but with a multimeter, and um was surprised in the way that the voltage appears on the Cloudbuster. It actually did increase the voltage readings, the high voltage readings, as you went further and further apart on the copper pipe. So this is what happened. So we have our Orgonite Chembuster thingy, and we have a copper pipe that's 6 feet long, and we're measuring at two different points on the here, I'll get a better view of that. We're measuring at two different points on the pipe with our voltmeter. So at the bottom, say we have 0 volts. At the middle, it'll top out at 12 volts, and then at the top, it'll top out at 16 volts. So this is how the voltage on the Chembuster behaves. So if you connect your voltmeter, it's going to oscillate. It's going to start at 0 volts, then it's going to flash, or it's going to start this way rather. So it's going to say 0 volts, then it's going to say 16 volts, then it's going to say 0 volts, never mind, I had it right the first time. It's going to say 0 volts, then it's going to say 13 volts, then it's going to say 0 volts, then it's going to say like 2 volts, and then it's going to say 0 volts, then it's going to say 16 volts, and then I'll probably go like in the negative volt, just a negative volt with a 0, and it's going to like cycle through that, and that's basically how the voltage is registered coming off of the pipe. So it has that weird like oscillation thing. I initially figured this out when I put a ion meter, the ground part, if you get the ion meters that people are saying like, oh, it's making all these ions and stuff, when it's really just like static and stuff. But it does kind of ground out towards like a pyramid device or whatever. Sorry. The ion meter, like the air ion meter devices, they usually have a grounding plate on the back that you hold on to when you're making the measurements. If you actually take that and push the metal plate against the pipe on a Chembuster, it does the same thing. It like goes up and down, like this does. So that's like a feature of of the Chembuster is that it oscillates voltage like that. I don't know if it's real, if it has any current or not, because I couldn't measure any current on the pipe, but I was able to measure some voltage cycling through. Yeah, so it kind of like cycles like that. I don't know. I don't know how it does that, but it's not just a steady state type of deal like you'd expect if there's something wrong with the meter. It was just picking up random garbage. So it actually does oscillate in a sort of normal in a strange fashion. It's not gonna oscillate like that if you aren't getting the right reading, or if you're just shorting it out or something. Yeah, and to actually further point out, this would actually be a short had it not be generating some type of voltage. So otherwise it'd just be shorting the two ends electrically, and because this copper pipe is a conductor. So so figured that out. So that's the I said it won't show up in oscilloscope. I think that will be true because I tried linking two pipes together, and all I got was some like noise, like some AC noise from the walls and stuff, and like the dishwasher tends to make like a little fiery pattern. It's kind of cool, but it turns off once the dishwasher turns off. So anyways, linking two pipes together, on the oscilloscope it doesn't show anything, so I assumed with just one pipe it would be the same way. But anyways, so yeah, there's your proof that, number one, the Chembuster does produce some voltage or charge or whatever is going on with this. And number two, there is something going on, and the further you get apart on the pipe, the higher the voltage is. The higher the range, rather, of the oscillation is. So you're probably measuring like what you call it, the longitudinal signal that it's receiving with the dielectric antenna. That's what this little chunk of Orgonite does for the the pipes. Yeah, you can like build stuff off of Orgonite for various purposes. Just saying. So there is your magic of the day, magic lesson of the day, of wizardry-ish technology. So thanks for watching. I'm glad I can share this with you, and I'm glad you're listening out there in the internets. So please like and subscribe, share this with your friends if they're into Orgonite or electronics and stuff. And I think with this technology we can change the world for the better. So like and subscribe. Follow me for more content. I have been on a little bit of a hiatus, but I'm getting back into making stuff again. Thanks for watching. This is Mike Ellis, and stay safe out there.